We will be live in a bunch of minutes. Strap yourself in, guys, for Monster Hunter Frontier. See you soon. Welcome to stream, everyone. Hello and welcome. I love Umineko music. Holy shit. The main thing is, I hope the stream works fine. I'm having the stream open right here for a bit. I hope it's fine. Oh my god. Lagging a bit. But the stream is supposed to be 30 FPS. I'm not quite sure how that translates into, you know, into the game. But I set it to 30 FPS so that it doesn't lag as much, but for some reason it lags even more. Huh. Yeah, I still haven't figured out the kinks. I don't know if it's lagging on stream, but it doesn't seem like it's lagging on stream. It's just lagging on my end for some reason. No, on stream it looks good. Set it to 30 FPS so the CPU it doesn't get totally busted by it, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's going to change. If it's even worse, I'm going to switch to a different setup, probably. Oh, I love the music. I love Umineko music. It's so good. The thing is, actually, if I'm streaming Frontier, I actually can hear the music from my TV, and it's, oh my god, it's godly. I love it so much. Usually I can't hear the music because the music is on the PC, but the game is on the TV, and he said, you know, but stuff like this. So, you know. So good. So yeah, if you want to join me today in today's hunt, come to the Rain server US on the newbie section in Land 1 is where I'm at, and we're going to hunt a bit. Let's slowly fade out. Umineko music. And get the real Monster Hunter Frontier music. Here we go. So yeah, we're continuing. Let me just. I don't know why it's lagging like that on my end. Why is this happening? I don't totally get it because it shouldn't be. Maybe it's not the CPU that's doing it, but it's the GPU processing. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. But yeah, it's lagging like crazy on my end. It's like... I want to see... if this is just on my end. This is so weird. Is it the screen capture? Let me check something. Let me just check something real quick. Is this better? Not really. Yeah. No, it looks fine on stream. There's barely any lag on stream. At least on what I can see. But it's fucking lagging on here. Problem is I can't reset it. Yeah, I can't reset. I can set it to 60 right now. The CPU is at 19%, so that should be fine. Like... yeah, I don't know. We're going to have to figure out how to do this. How to do all of this. So yeah, since last time, I didn't do much, to be honest. I just got a bit of better gear. I leveled up this one to level 7. And I got the light cut sword, which is basically available from the start. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see, really. Let's see. Events, other. I wanna hunt a Nagakuga, but I need help. Conditions on help. Oh yeah, I want to set up the bento first. Use Hunter Bento. Bento. Health and attack up. Okay, good. So yeah, we're just continuing. I will see if I can get at least someone, at least 2 or 3 more people to join me on the exotic Narga. That would be great. I don't know. I also made a guild for myself, which you can see here. Didn't it register my guild? I don't know. Maybe I can't access this now. But yeah, I can't beat Naga on my own for some reason. It's hard. It's really, really hard. If not, we're just going to continue with our regular hunts. You know. But yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone wants to help me. Really. Let me check real quick. The quest board. Oh, this guy needs with a 1-star quest. I want to hunt an exotic Naga, basically because I want to upgrade my Nagakuga gear. But, you know. I'm actually a little bit apprehensive on where to go from here, because we did those two. We didn't beat these two, which is actually, you know, slap in the face. I don't know. What are we going to do with all of them? It's so hard. This game has become so hard. Let's see what we can make from this smithy, by the way. Air armors. So yeah, that only requires money right now. And that one would require a Naga scale, which I don't have. And yeah. These items I could buy. But I don't have any points anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we will try something else in the meantime. Can I show you my guild? Here it is. I have no idea how you set status and stuff like this. Current guild rank. Just a second. Sorry, guys. I had to take care of something. Fuck. Let's see. Yeah, I made a guild. If you want to join me, look it up. We can hang out together on stream and stuff. Fuck. So yeah, I don't know how to change any of these things, but probably someone can elaborate on this. And yeah, this is something I haven't been to yet. The Palone Caravan. Fuck. So yeah, this is something you can do. So yeah, let's see. Let's look at our Hunter Navi. I wanna start a Diva story and do a try at Raviente. I don't know. All of this does seem to be discontinued. But I'll take all of this. I know that hide and armor and stuff is discontinued. But yeah, I wanna do also the Diva story and the Raviente thing. Okay, that's, you know, old SR, which is probably not something. I want to start this, the first chapter. And Raviente is, I think, the caravan thing. So yeah, this one we already did. Caravan gem. Yeah, we did get that. HR5. Yes, we did do that. SP armor. And what is this? Make go equipment, get to HR6, get to HR7. So yeah, this one is basically done. Regular events is something we still need to do. Learn about the Book of Secrets, which is something I have done. Complete daily quests, that's obvious. Hardcore quests, hardcore weapon, storm style, which I did learn about. I want to change to storm style pretty soon. I have no idea about any of this. It's so hard to learn, even though I looked at... Let me just get more comfortable. I looked at both guides. I got the Leap Frontier guide and the HR5 guide, and I'm still completely lost. No idea how to progress. And without help, I don't think I will be able to continue pretty quickly. And yeah, I don't know what the caravan gem is even about. Like, that's a guest house, gatekeeper. None of this is actually, you know. Are you serious? Facility intro. Caravan gem info. Caravan quest info. About the great slaying. Only the individual can apply. The land where applied can participate. Target is a monster that appeared in the land. 4 or more monsters are required to start. Slay the monster within 3 hours after starting. Take time on the clock. Raviente? I have no idea how this is going. Oh, we need 4 players, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea what's going on. But yeah, let's go to Mesoporta. I don't know. Really? My Twitch is set up so nobody can chat? That's odd. Let me check that real quick. Let me check that real quick. Because I don't think I set that up that way. Manager. Let me get this straight. I have no idea how to navigate Twitch, but probably somewhere in the stream settings. Team info, probably. Nope, that is not it. Manager. Seriously, I have no idea how to navigate the Twitch UI. I have 5 live viewers. Let me check this real quick. The fuck do you change that? Let me check this real quick on my PC. I think that's quicker. I'm going to take a short break, and I'm going to figure this out, and then we're going to come back. I think I'm going to give you more music. Because why the fuck not, right? I don't know, maybe something new? Why not? Thank you all for joining today. Just again, technical difficulties as usual. It should work now for everyone who chats for first time, or you know. You know. I hope it works now for everyone. I didn't know this was set in chat, but it makes a lot more sense why people didn't chat as much in Twitch before. I've always had chatters coming into YouTube, but I mean that's pretty obvious, pretty obvious issue. I don't use Twitch as often, so, you know, it's hard to know what's going on in Twitch. But, you know, I like streaming on both platforms, so we'll keep up the both platforms approach for now. The only thing I need to figure out is a way to make Monster Hunter Frontier less laggy while I'm streaming. I don't know. It doesn't lag on stream for you. I checked that, but it does lag for me, and that's a problem. But I can play with it so far. But you know, it's going to be an issue going forward, and I need to fix that. So, thank you for first time watching. I appreciate everyone who comes in and watches my stream. So yeah, I don't know what we should do, but we can actually move on, I find. Seems to work now. You know. So yeah, if any of you want to join me, by the way, if you play Frontier actively, you can go to the Frontier to the Rain server. That's great. That's great. Come into the Frontier Rain server, the US Rain server. I'm in the newbie land in Land 1, if you want to join me. And, you know, we can do some questing together. I probably need some help with HR5, because I fucking suck at the game. But, you know. I don't know what we should do right now. I'm a little bit out of the loop. I haven't played this game for a while. Yeah, HR5 has been kicking my butt consistently. Yeah, the major problem I find is that gearing up is not possible for me, at least right now. There are some quests I can do, like these two I managed to beat on my own, but it's still a little bit too hard, so you can't get anywhere. That's a problem. But I find if people help me, if people which one is the new Ceph patch? I haven't set this up. I've got evasion too. I got the Nagakuga armor set. Let me show you. Equip status, quest gear. I have evasion +2. Because I did get the Nagakuga mail. I managed to get some people to help me in fighting an exotic Nagakuga and get me enough to get the gear. In town. So yeah, Mixed channel in Discord? Let me quickly check that. Because I haven't got that yet. I did take the armor from the guild thing, from the guild info. Which is probably the best armor I can get right now. And HR5 is still kicking my butt, by the way. I appreciate everything being so difficult. But even though I have geared up a bit, it's still kicking my butt. Let me check this real quick. Well, I can't check it on stream, but I'll check it off stream when we're done for the day. I'm going to check it off stream, as usual. There are obviously some monsters that are a bit stronger. But, you know. But yeah, putting White Fatalis in there is like... Holy shit. I tried out some of these monsters last time, and I found that at least one or two of them. It's an HR5 White Fatalis. Well, let's go for it. Fuck, I need to reset my bento. I also need to do more of the daily quests. I only did one so far. Was it this one? I think it was this one. Let's try it. Let's try White Fatalis. I've been shying away from the quest because it's just a name. Oh my god, I did not prepare at all, right? Do I even have enough items? Fuck, I forgot to prepare. Oh, we get a nice cutscene. Is it the typical White Fatalis cutscene? It isn't, right? No, it's not. The one where he comes out of the wormhole? That's the coolest thing about White Fatalis. Let's see. Stay away from the tail, honestly. I did kick regular Fatalis' butt in HR4. It was really, really easy. Like, you just wait on it for 5 seconds and it's completely gone. But I was like, you know, if they completely... I also wanted to switch to Storm style. At least try that out for a while. Why are we kicking it around like this? What the fuck? Why does it flinch so much? The music's still good. Fuck. Is it not great? It was okay when I tried it. The styles don't really do much. I mean, I have my partner with me. I don't know, did so much change with the style? I'm seriously, I switched to Heaven style for Sword and Shield, but I don't feel that different in playstyle. I mean, sure, the hops are great, you know. Where's White Fatalis going? What the fuck is going on? Oh, great. So yeah, we're going to die. Because I completely forgot to grab items. So I'm completely out of potions. This is going great for stream, you know. It's absolutely great. Yeah, obviously, I'm just going to finish the fight without getting hit. I think the biggest issue right now is that it just keeps flying away. Okay, this is probably the most boring Fatalis fight I've ever had. Come on, stay down for a second. God. I also need to go for the head. Probably. Come on. I think I can get some of the monsters done, but I don't think in HR5 the double ones are not gonna happen. I don't think so. Especially the double ones is probably not going to happen. The Ulugarons. The others were pretty simple. But I don't think that one's going to happen. Not going to end well. I mean, we're just waiting on it right now. Can't do much really. But yeah, you probably need white sharpness for this. No, put my sword and shield away. Fuck. Oh my god. I only have a sliver of health left. I mean, I at least enjoy the music for White Fatalis. So much to don't get hit. It works, but still, you know. Go for it. Yeah, you don't have a box anymore. I find that a lot of the fights in HR5 would be easier if you had actually boxed items. Like so much easier. I think most of what it comes down to for me is that at one point I start running out of health items. And then it's basically, you know, it's just a war of attrition. Okay. I'll take it. Most of it, if you run out of health items, it's just a matter of when you die. Yeah, still. I have all of the healing items and I still run out sometimes. It's just the monsters take... The monsters have huge health pools. I think that's the main issue. Yeah, also I need to just get good. You know, that's the second thing that I need to do. I need to get hit way less. I think that's the main driving force, you know, getting better at the game. But yeah, that White Fatalis quest was really easy. I didn't even pack items and I still survived that. Here we go. I mean, sure, if you want to join me. I'd like to at least, you know, get the first armor set going. Get the first, you know, with attack up and all of the good stuff. Get it. I forgot how this works. Ah, that's the way it works, right? You know. Like, getting the first real armor set going is probably the biggest. Is it backslash? Or not? Which one is it? Because... this doesn't seem to work. I'm using a controller, by the way. I'm playing with controller. I have my DualShock, my DualSense hooked up. Doesn't seem to work on both of them. Minus? No. Oh, that... just a second. Is this even... yeah, this is plugged in. This keyboard is plugged in. Doesn't seem to work. Probably because I have a controller set as input. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah. I had my key still on OBS. My mouse. That works. Good. I don't know where we should go from here. What's the best armor set you would recommend? Like, what's the monster to hunt for now? Like, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to look at the armor sets that we have available. Chest, I'm going to... Just I'm going to keep the Nagakuga one, I'm guessing. Arms? Why should I ditch Naga armor? It gives me evasion +2. Okay, still, which of the I haven't set up the patch. I might set up the patch for next time, but I can't set it up for this time. Okay, still, we need to look at. I'm going to keep it for now, just so I get the evasion +2. But if you say I just should move on to HR6, if I should just move on to HR6, then I probably need some help with that. Because there's quite a wall of monsters here. Some of them I might be able to beat on my own. Like, I tried some of them. I think I got a good grasp on this one, and this one. All three of them. I got pretty good at. I think if we're dual teaming this, we should probably go for the Orogarons, both of them. Let me also check real quick. I have. Why not? Let's check the weapons real quick. I have now new points for new stuff. Go weapons, it is probably right. Thunder 1000, what the fuck? Where's the dark one? This one? Oh yeah, I need to fight the actual monster for this one. We're going for this one. I can't pronounce it. Let me check this real quick. Then let's go for this one real quick, so we can get a dark option. If you want to join me. Oh, we have 2 people joining me. Thanks for joining and helping me out. I was at one point going to try to get help anyway. I should probably have installed a patch beforehand, but you know, it's hard to get. The patch is mentioned nowhere in any of the guides. I was looking at the Leaps guide, and the HR5 guide that's available on there, but you know, it's hard to get actual pointers on what to do. So yeah, I fought this thing before, by the way. I almost did beat it, but here we go. I mean, it is basic Diablo's model, and not that strong in my opinion. God. Taking damage. Eating is such a good skill. Like, holy shit. Last time I fought it, it had a hard time hitting me. Probably the easiest to farm at the moment because I have, you know, a light weapon. Okay, I wanna have the style you have. It's probably the extreme style, right? Or Sword and Shield. So once we're hitting G rank, we're trying out all sorts of things. Great. Great. So yeah, that fight is still pretty relatively easy, I would say. As I said, off screen I tried it and it was like, it was having real trouble hitting me at all. But it just has so much health that I just died anyway at one point. Here we go. We only get it once, right? You only get the proof once per run. So I probably have to do it 4 more times. So are you guys up for doing it 4 more times? Or should we just continue at this stage? I probably can grind out the dark weapon on my own off stream. But I'd be a little bit in favor of getting to HR6 so we can actually get a good armor set for this type of situation. Because you know. There's so many quests here. Especially this one. This one is probably one. Haven't I set the bento? I thought I did. Here we go. Especially this one, I'm probably not going to be able to beat on my own. Like, there's just too much going on, in my opinion. If you know what I mean. Both Orogarans. I did try that one last time, but it's way overblown, in my opinion. It's a little bit too much going on. Like, I'm fine with them individually. Let me check if I have my item. I'm fine with them individually, but they are a bit much on both of them. The Gogarths, both of them, were okay. I did beat them in the end. It wasn't even that hard, to be honest. This one actually gives you items as well. Oh yeah, also let me know if you actually want to see my items. Because currently, you can't see my items because it's hidden by my camera. I also need to get a better stream layout at one point. Oh my god. What's going on? Speed editing is such a game changer. It's not even funny. They still hit like a truck, both of them. I didn't even see what I was getting hit by. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah. No. Isn't stun a beautiful status effect? Oh. One of them down? That's great. To be honest. So yeah, once I have a better armor set, I definitely want to go back and fight a lot of these monsters legitimately without help. Because I don't really shy away from a real challenge. Oh. Plus. Okay. So yeah, I definitely want to go back and fight all of them legitimately. But I probably will get the chance to do that anyway at one point. So, you know. But yeah, getting a foot into HR5. Okay, that's okay. Getting a foot into HR5 is probably the hardest thing I've ever done in Monster Hunter. Seriously. Like, I'm currently, if you don't follow me on my social media, I'm currently, fuck. I'm currently playing through For You again on my 3DS. And, you know, it's still one of the harder Monster Hunter games, in my opinion. And, you know, For You pales in comparison on getting this. Getting your foot into the door in this one. Also, if you're hearing weird noises, there's a storm going on outside. I bet it's going to get harder. I mean, I don't mind. Seriously. I mean, at the end of the day, it is made a multiplayer game. It's a multiplayer game. So, you know, I'm not expecting to get everything done on my own. Is what I want to say with this. There is? Just stole my fucking name. Also HR5. Oh my god. Should we just join her? I don't know. It's probably doing it on its own. Or she's still accepting. Let's see. Let's just join her. Or is she AFK? Could also be AFK, for sure. I didn't even see that. Yeah, the quest member, the list is on the right. Seems to be AFK. Fuck. Here we go. Can I cancel this? Oh my god. Here we go. Let's do our own. A little bit sad, but I wanted to do that one last time. That monster is a little bit, you know, I don't know, over the top. A lot of the monsters are going to be over the top from this point, probably. So yeah. Let's go. I think we can take it. Just we two. There's like this huge storm going on outside today. It's like, holy fuck. Never seen anything like it around here. Yeah, soloing everything would be my dream, but seriously? I'm probably sure I can't do that. I don't know, even though I play a lot of Monster Hunter... What the fuck? Even though I play a lot of Monster Hunter, I'm not particularly good at. I think coming to terms with that is probably a good idea. That I'm not the best hunter in the world, and I don't need to be, you know? I play the games mostly for fun. The only moveset from the monster that I can't fully handle is the fire one, by the way. Like once it leaves this area and gets different lands and the different moveset, I usually just manage to wail on it until it's done. But the fire one always gets me for some reason. That the tail. Let me just grab that real quick during the hunt. Just, you know, the AoE moves keep hitting me. I think most of what's difficult is the huge amount of AoE moves that are present. I think those are always the thing that gets me the most in these hunts. Here we go. I probably didn't do much. We'll get there. One day I'm going to be good at the game. Hey, welcome to stream. One day I'm definitely going to be good at the game. That's basically the goal, right? Yeah, I did carve the tail during the hunt. While you were fighting it, I did carve the tail. I mean, I was sure you can handle it. You know. Let's go. Yeah, obviously. It's not random. It's just, you know. Like seriously, carving mid-fight has been a thing in Monster Hunter 1 and Monster Hunter 2. Like that seriously was a thing. The people were just going out of their way to grab honey and stuff. At least in online. If you haven't played those games. I don't know if you have played them. But in online, it's a random thing that people just do. People just go and get honey for 5 minutes. Because it's also rare, so, you know. Yeah, it's not. You can buy honey in the shop, so, you know. Let's do Akura. I'm kind of dreading it, but you know. What am I missing? Do those even stack? Like the talent charms and stuff? Do those stack? Or is it enough if I just use the hunter's talisman? The talent charm. I made this one because basically in the guy... Okay. That's what I thought, but it didn't explicitly say that they stack against each other. You know? That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing to get, like the charms and stuff. Are we ready to go? I think. The charms are still a weird thing that they added to the games. It's been there since Monster Hunter 1, surprisingly. But they've always been there, and they've always been a necessity. Like, you know. Yeah, I know what that means, but it's still taking up one spot in your inventory. I mean, if it's necessary to get them, why not just phase them out, you know? And I think they did, right? No, they still had them in World, I think. But, you know. They are just a necessity for every game. Why have them anyway? Or slots, yeah. I don't know, it's just a thing that sits in your inventory and just cramps it up. It's... You just put it in your inventory, register it into your item set, and then you forget about them. And it's not really that much preparation to do, really. So let's focus on Akura. Oh. The HR4 version wasn't that hard. Seriously. But also that attack is new. Going on. So yeah, definitely want to spend next week playing this game a lot, especially on my off time. But you know, I have two more series going, and I actually want to continue those as well. Playing Super Mario Wonder, which we should finish sometime next week. We don't have much left. I just want to finish it because I don't want to keep it unfinished. And I've been playing Dark Souls 2 yesterday. So yeah, I always want to keep a steady rotation of maybe 3 series or something. so my content doesn't get stale. Oh. What the fuck is going on with this? What is this? I've never seen it do that before. That was a little bit risky. But yeah, definitely will stream more Frontier as we go along. The game is really fun so far. I like all of the new monsters, most of them at least. And it's probably going to get even better after HR5. Oh. So you can cut off the tail, huh? Oh my god. Does it actually punish you for cutting off the tail? Oh, that did so much damage. They're carving. Oh. Wait a second. Is that a mechanic that I want to see in mainline Monster Hunter? Ouch. Is that a mechanic I want to see in mainline Monster Hunter, where carving actually is where cutting off certain parts of a monster can be to your advantage, like it already does sometimes when you're basically carving off, like the tail of a Rathian and stuff, but also to your detriment. Like the monster gets actually, you know, a better moveset or something, you know? Like a double-edged sword if you're cutting off certain parts of a monster. So you actually need to focus even more on hitting certain areas instead of others. I like that mechanic. Like, cutting off the tail actually did something. Instead of, you know... I feel like a lot of Monster Hunter games are averse to changing the movesets when cutting off certain body parts. Like, the best example is in Iceborne, Volcana. They basically give you the option to cut off the basically spear tip of its tail. And the problem is it doesn't change anything at all about the fight. Volcana still can use, just makes a new one out of ice, and that's it. You know? It doesn't change anything about the fight. And I actually want Monster Hunter to embrace, you know, cutting off monster parts as a thing more. That actually changes how monsters fight. For example, Volcana couldn't then use the spear tip anymore as well. you know? It would fundamentally change its moveset. Yeah, I get that. World is... God damn it. I hate world. I wouldn't say hate. I'm going to get shit for it if I say hate, but still. World is my least favorite Monster Hunter game. By a long shot, actually. Yeah, I can read that. I'm more accepting of Rise and Sunbreak, to be honest. Because there's a thing for me. Rise and Sunbreak, for me, feel both incredibly good to play. Like, incredibly good to play. Like, yeah, obviously it's easier, but it's a good gameplay type of situation. Like, it flows very well. Whereas World is slow and sluggish, but also not hard. It doesn't feel as well to play. I would rank Sunbreak pretty high at this point, but you know, that's just my preference. I know that a lot of Monster Hunter players who've played other games don't like Rise as much. A lot of people don't like Rise as much, but seriously, I like Rise a lot. Just because the gameplay feels so satisfying to me. Like, yeah, obviously it's not as difficult because you have a lot of movement options around. But when you execute Rise, you know, it actually feels so good to sort of dance around the monster and do all of the stuff you can do. Yeah, I would give you that. Obviously, not every Monster Hunter should be like Rise, but it was a good excursion for what it is. Do we do Yamakurai? It's probably easier with other people. I don't know, I should do a tier list at one point. At the top currently sits actually Monster Hunter Tri for me. I mean, Frontier might get there, but I'm still not getting the full picture, you know? But Monster Hunter Tri, the original Monster Hunter Tri, is at my top. Might be because, you know, I'm balanced in favor for it because it was my first Monster Hunter game, but still. That game feels so good to play. I just recently, on my YouTube channel, I have a playthrough of it. I have a playthrough on my YouTube channel for Monster Hunter Tri, and it's, I don't know, it was such a cohesive, good experience. I've never felt that in any other Monster Hunter game. Also, yeah, I agree that 3U is actually the worst version of 3rd generation. 3U fucked up a lot of things. Can we go? I think we can. For me, Free fucked up a lot of things. If you go back and play, Monster Hunter Tri and fight Barov, you know what I'm talking about. Try Barov can kick your ass at the time it's at, like at the point it's at, you know. It could be a portable thing, but Try Barov is such a threat, and it teaches you the mechanics so well. It's insane how they fucked it up with Portable Third and 3U. I don't know how they did it. In Portable Third and 3U, Barov is nothing. Barov has never been the same he was in Tri. Ever since that came out. They fucked up so much stuff in 3U. Like, all of the monsters are basically just an afterthought. They're just there to be filler in 3U. And it shows that in Tri they were actually designed as good fights, you know? And in 3U they're just nothing but filler. Hello, Yamakurai. Also, I fought a HR4 or was it HR3 Yamatsukami, and it was the worst fight in all of existence. I hated it so much. For you, for me, is a different subject. Yeah, Yamatsukami was probably the worst thing I've ever experienced. It was like, oh yeah, you're just waiting for it to attack you, and then I would say For You has a strong endgame, and that is what most people are excited about. I would argue that For You's low rank and high rank are probably one of the worst in the series, for me at least. But the G rank is where it's at. I just don't like For You low rank and high rank. And all of the cool stuff that For You gets praised is basically in G rank. You know? That's what I'm currently experiencing on my 3DS. I'm replaying For You. Sadly, I can't record from my 3DS. Oh yeah, the community is still pretty active. The online's still not dead. It's going to shut off next year, I think, in February or something. But yeah, the community is still pretty active, I would say. No, the online aspect is still chugging along, for now at least. And I'm 100% sure I'm pretty sure most of the 3DS modding community is going to come up with a solution for that multiplayer thing. Because 3DS modding has been so easy, and you know, you could just easily mod a 3DS and get online there. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure most of the people are working on a solution right now to keep those games alive on 3DS and Wii U. I mean, yeah, it's an absolute wonder that we even got to experience. Oh, Okay. I should probably, you know. Oh. What the fuck? It's a absolute wonder that we even got to re-experience try multiplayer. Like, that game was thought for sure dead. The multiplayer aspect, at least. I might stream that at one point. Playing try multiplayer. I'd actually have fun with that. You know, re-experience the original Alatrion fight. The original. I should probably pay attention a little bit more. I'm kind of caught up in talking. It's not like Geo Alatrion. The original Tri Alatrion was designed to be the final boss of the game and the final challenge, like, I don't know, World Fatalis and stuff, you know. So yeah, GU Tri Alatrion is a really good fight. Really well designed and stuff. I wouldn't say they needed to upgrade much. I don't know. They did get a good upgrade, I would say. Alatrion in World and Fatalis in World is probably one of the better iterations. Probably the best. I'm not too fond of Fatalis in general. Just saying that. So you know. I think Fatalis got... Okay. I think Fatalis got a good upgrade. Because I don't feel like, even in Monster Hunter 1 and Monster Hunter 2, I don't really like Fatalis in that one. It's still kind of a... I don't know, not good fight. So yeah, Alatrion has been pretty good before in Monster Hunter Tri. Oh. I don't even want to know what the nickname is for White Fatalis. And I probably shouldn't say it because I'm probably going to get banned or something. You know, Twitch. To me, the only time Fatalis really was properly introduced is probably Monster Hunter 1. In all games after, it just feels like a slap-on. It even feels like a slap-on in World, like, completely. I always hate the fact that you're basically getting introduced to Fatalis in basically, oh yeah, let's hear about Shrade Kingdom real quick in a few text lines, and then you're just traveling to it. It's like, it doesn't really fit into the game as well. I mean, sure, but at least, you know, stuff like, I think Alatrion kind of felt like grounded in the world because it was like coming to the new world in a sense, you know. Same with Safichiva, which was like, yeah, this thing is sitting in the Guiding Lands, basically. And you know, the Guiding Lands is this huge thing that we make a fuss about, and there's all of these monsters introduced into it and stuff. It at least feels a little bit grounded in the world, but Fatalis is just... let's just add something. Let's just throw something in. Why not? This one. And it always kind of feels like that. Yeah, I feel that Fatalis is kind of always an afterthought. And we didn't really... I would love it if we actually get, you know, a proper story game. Thanks for joining, by the way. Thanks for helping me. A proper story game around Fatalis would be appreciated. The stories didn't really feel good so far, to be honest. I wouldn't say stop having stories. I would say they should go a different route with stories. Like, go the actual From Software route with stories. Like, make it non-intrusive, you know? Like, not the thing they did with World. I think what they did with World was a little bit too much. Like, forcing you into all of these things. But go the FromSoft route, you know? Tell the stories in certain items and quests and, you know. I mean, it is kind of, you know. But, you know, at that point, you're basically leaving the story to people deciphering what the story is. You know, all of these video makers on FromSoft titles, like, who interpret the stories they tell through the items and stuff. There's still something there, but you can't just completely ignore it, you know. God. I remember this monster. I fought it off stream, and I got completely destroyed. But you know, Monster Hunter would be great with stories. It's such a good design monster, I agree, but you know, it has the capacity to completely destroy me. I like the design a lot, by the way. Like just this huge hunting horn as a whale. Let's talk about a good game. Let's talk about Frontier. You know. I think a lot of people dismiss Frontier because it's not mainline. But seriously, it's so easy to set up. Oh my god. It has some of the best designs in the game. In Monster Hunter in general, I find. Like, yeah, some of the designs are hit or miss, but it has some of the best designs and best concepts in the game, and I think a lot of them should come to mainline. I would actually prefer some of the Elder Dragons in here. And not have another 20th iteration of Kushala Daora, Chameleos, and Teostra. Like, please give these free arrests. I don't want another Chameleos, Kushala, or Teostra as Elder Dragons in the next game, please. Those three are so overdone. I would say it's pretty classic until you get to G rank, probably is where it's getting a little bit off the rails. I would say. I've seen some of the stuff you can do in G rank, and that's, at least so far, it's a relatively good representation of Monster Hunter. And I like it a lot. It will probably take me some time. I think people should just play it. Like, that's why I did on my YouTube channel. I made the setup guide for it. I think people should just go and play this game. It's so easy to play, and just, you know, go in there and have a good time. It is a little bit cryptic at times, I'd add that, you know. I think if all of the game would be translated, that would probably go a long way to actually understand things. Yeah, it's a lot of work to translate it. I completely understand. But yeah, without the Leaps Frontier guide, I would probably be way more lost than, you know, anything else. That's cool that you do translation stuff. I would help with the game, but I can't because I don't know Japanese. I mean, if the game captures me, I might help with other stuff. If you ever need a programmer. Four more to go. I'd say let's go for it. I don't know if you ever need a web programmer for this game. Probably not. The servers are probably set up already, and you probably have enough stuff. Okay, if we want to take a break, that's okay for me. Let's see, what quest do we have? I mean, we can handle most of the things. Sure. Come in and help with some stuff if you want. We are in the Leaps Frontier server, in the US one. In the newbie hall in the first land. Oh, they are crossplay? That's great. Holy shit. So yeah, probably you probably don't need web programmers for anything. You probably already have enough server stuff and stuff. So if you want to come join, just join us in the newbie land in land 1. I think it's enough if you gear down to, I don't know, HR6 or so. Probably where we're currently at. I actually enjoy the community a lot, like in the Frontier server. The community is extremely helpful. Like seriously, probably the most helpful community. I've had bad experience with the Monster Hunter 1 and Monster Hunter 2 community. They can sometimes be extremely elitist, I find. Especially on Monster Hunter 2. But the Frontier community has been so helpful. It's like, you know, it's actually like you want people to play the game instead of, you know, just not just saying get good. I've had that with Monster Hunter 2, like seriously. Been struggling with Monster Hunter 2 a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I've been struggling with Monster Hunter 2 a lot. And a lot of it is just the game being seriously averse to be played. Like, doesn't feel good. It's not great. And when you come into the server and ask for guidance, they are all incredibly elitist about it. If you criticize the game for a bit, you will just get gutted. You know? For them, it's the perfect Monster Hunter game. I think that's when I decided to just stop playing the game. Also, the huge amount of grinding that is required in Monster Hunter 2 is like, holy shit. Like, especially online in the Monster Hunter 2 server. Yeah, I get that. I mean, the grind is not the problem. It just gets boring. Like, in Monster Hunter 2, you grind, like, the same 5 monsters over and over again. And I was looking at the points I'm getting, and I'm like, I need to at least kill 50 times the same monster to get to high rank. Like, at least 50 monsters to get to high rank. And, you know, it was like such a huge thing. Like, it's the same 5 monsters. I mean, I love seeing all these extreme style moves. So keep them coming. I like the game so far. The game is really, really great. Like, HR1 to 5 felt like a breeze. And I mean, you know, HR5 ups the difficulty. But there's nothing you can do about that. Like, the difficulty just gets upped. You already give people a armor set to make it a little bit easier, but it's still, you know, it's the end game for the original without the G rank. So I get that. Let's go. Yeah, this was the point probably people were grinding for a long time. I could go a little bit more with a little bit more easing into HR5, but it's probably not going to happen. Hello, Bamboo Tiger. I also like this design a lot. It's, you know, like a dragon, but it doesn't have wings. Still some questionable hitboxes, but that's okay. Sorry, I need to check my phone from time to time because there's a storm outside, and if there's something I need to take care of right away, like, you know, something flying away and stuff, flying around, I just need to take care of this. This attack always felt cool to me. Like, I haven't seen such a storm for a long time. We always have, like, you know, thunder for a bit, and then it gets real windy outside. But this has been raging for almost a day right now. Oh. Okay, that's one you should actually avoid. The superhero dive. What is this? And should I avoid it? Okay. So yeah, I definitely need to go back and solo these monsters at one point. Probably once I get proper armor set for HR5 and 4. 5 and 6, I mean. Hey, no problem. I need to solo these anyway at one point. Once I get a proper armor set, I will definitely go back to this and try them solo. I really want to look at all of the moves they have, you know, all of what they have to offer, how to dodge them and stuff. I really want to learn these fights. I mean, that's my Souls mindset going there. I'm really enjoying the community aspect of Frontier right now. Like, every stream I have been doing since I, double streamed on Twitch has been filled with people who want to chat with me and help me. It's so great. Seriously. More people is always welcome. We have... Okay, I'll take that. We have knockoff Gravios. This one mainly got me through its beams stuff last time. So yeah, I think once we hit HR6, I'm going to finish the stream for the day, but you know, Oh yeah, last time I did this, I was like completely out of it. I don't know. This one was extremely difficult. For me at least. Let's go for now. I don't know, I was expecting Gravios, but, you know, a little bit water themed and a little bit... I mean, conceptually it's cool, but a lot of the AoE attacks got me. Last time, at least. I mean, is it really a subspecies? Or is that just a translation thing? Because it does have a different name than Gravios, but, you know. That could just be a translation thing. Oh, it's the origin. Oh, so that's what Gravios used to look like. That makes a lot more sense than last time. I probably also should get comfortable in... Oh my god. In healing while my shield's out. I'm always, you know, reflexively, I'm putting my weapon away to heal, but that's what, you know, Sword and Shield is known for, that you don't need to do that. Oh yeah, by the way, if you wonder, that I'm using Sword and Shield, just, you know, Sword and Shield is just my secondary weapon type that I use in all games. Oh, okay. I'm usually a Switch Axe main, but since this game doesn't have a Switch Axe, I'm out of luck. At least until we get to G rank. But Sword and Shield so far in this game feels pretty great. And it's usually what I use as a secondary weapon type if I can't get a Switch Axe. You know. God. What? Okay. Did not expect to get one-shotted here. I don't know if I should even come to the fight. Probably should have packed max potions. I really need to incorporate max potions into my repertoire. Especially from now on. I'm just going to keep my distance a bit, okay? But seriously, it's a really, really cool Origin species. I think Origin species should come back. Definitely. I think they have so much potential. Yeah. I'm a little bit at a loss for words. I should try to dodge most of this. What's going on with this? I think I said it right. This one is giving me a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. I already have a hard time dealing with, you know, AoE attacks, and this one just takes the cake. I'm going to get max potions. Item set. Can I save this one? Yeah, Switch Axe is just so great. I always liked Switch Axe. I mean, I started with, you know, the best game for Switch Axe was, which is Dry. Should we try again? I think we can try again. I'm going to try not to suck as much this time. Okay? I've always been a Switch Axe main since I played Try. Switch Axe is just a great weapon, especially old generation Switch Axe. It feels so satisfying to pull off, you know. Just the hit stun you get on the axe hits, and then once you get into sword mode, just slicing through the monster like it's nothing. It just feels so good. I don't know how to describe it. I'm going to try to survive. Like, my main goal this time is just trying to survive as long as I can. Okay, let's do this. Also, the stuttering has stopped for some reason. When I started the stream, for some reason, I had Frontier was like extremely choppy. I don't know the reason why. I even, I switched to streaming in 30 FPS instead of 60 just for Frontier because 60 was putting my PC at a lot of strain. So I thought that was it. But Frontier was still choppy at the beginning. Pretty much. It was still... But that's gone completely. It runs buttery smooth now. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, I need to remember. Once the... Oh. Once the tail gets going, that's a water beam. Okay. God. The biggest problem is it does over 50% of my health with one hit. So it two-shots me, basically. Okay. I also need to remember that I have a... shield available. Like every time I use Sword and Shield, I go full force. But I also have a shield, and I completely ignore most of the Sword and Shield mechanics. So I probably should use that more often. Okay. Oh. God. That roar. Oh, that's it? Okay. I like this one a lot in concept. Probably not as much in execution. It's a little bit much, at least for this point in the game. Probably later on, monsters are going to go off the rails way harder. But at least for this point in the game, it's a little bit much. You know. It still looks absolutely cool. Like, I still like this design a lot. Let's go. Good, good, good. Oh, Square's kind of cleared out, huh? A bit, at least. Let's go a little bit more quickly. We have been streaming for 2.5 hours. Holy shit. Time flies in this game. We have 2 more quests left. Let's do the Deorex one first. I like streaming this game a lot. It's cozy. It's definitely more cozy than playing Dark Souls 2, for sure. Or general Dark Souls. Dark Souls is kind of a bummer sometimes. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot you completely get into the fight. I think Deorex was also the one that I could potentially kill solo last time. It was okay. I was okay at it. I think I even got close, but you know. I just got hit a little bit too much. I like it a ton. Cool lightning Tigrex. Yeah, obviously. Bring it on. Here we go. Yeah, I think last time I did get pretty close to killing it. So I could have probably done that solo if I just, you know, focused a little bit. Still a pretty good fight. I don't know, you can't really go wrong with the Tigrex build kind of fight, you know? Not really. Yeah, I forgot. Go. Kinda need to sharpen right now. Did its head look like that before? Wait. Is this just a Tigrex in another shell? Or an origin species of Tigrex? That could also be a thing. Yeah, it's just a Tigrex with a shell. I mean, that's dope. I didn't realize it first. I thought it was just using the Tigrex skeleton. Then the next one's probably a Rathalos origin species. Or something. Because there's a lot of stuff happening on screen right now. But yeah, I see the resemblance a lot more right now, like... Yeah. The roars. I think it's using the lightning shell to basically stimulate its organs to move faster. I think that's what's happening. Going to try to add a little bit of, you know, ecology into this. This discussion. I'm not a huge ecology nerd, but, you know, just find it cool. Also, the only way all of these monsters are allowed to come back, like Tigrex and what was the other one? Gravios are allowed to be coming back if the origin species are coming back. That's the only reason I'm going to tolerate them in the next game. It's such a cool origin species, if that is an origin species. I just assumed because, you know... It's a good one. I always liked this fight. I mean, last time I did it, I kind of liked it. Because I was almost able to beat it. And yeah, it telegraphs for you on parts of its body what it's going to do next. And, you know, that's always good game design if that happens. It is. Moves need to be telegraphed. So yeah, these last 3 have been origin species. Right? So is this one a Rathalos origin species? If I'm thinking it right. It does feel like a Rathalos. I kind of want origin species to return. Seriously. They are some of the best. Some of the coolest monsters, monster ideas. Or we just get a new Monster Hunter that's basically a Monster Hunter Origins type of deal. Where we get a primal version of Monster Hunter. That would be fucking genius. Holy fuck. I'd like that a lot. Let's go. Yeah, just all sorts of primal monsters. That would be so fucking dope. I also fought this one, and this one was pretty fair as well. It did end up carding me 3 times, but I didn't feel like it was really bad. Also, light and dark element need to come back as soon as possible. I don't know why they aren't in the newer games. I don't care. Light and dark element need to come back. I just like the concept of light and dark, you know, the dichotomy of light and dark. And you know, you already have a bunch of monsters you can draw from in Frontier. You don't need to reinvent the wheel, and there's a reason, for example, why Metroid Prime 2 is my favorite of the 3. Is basically because I like the theming of light and dark worlds a lot. And just imagine a whole Monster Hunter game just around the concept of light versus dark. That would be fucking dope. And we can have both elements in the main series. Probably not gonna happen. I don't think it's ever going to happen, and that's making me a little sad, but you know, one can hope. That's the tail. I mean, the origin species kind of suggests that there was a primal thing going on, you know? And how the world must have looked back then is like, holy fuck. If that is what your origin species looked like, holy shit. The actual monsters just became weaker over time, it seems. And you could actually tie Fatalis into this. Somehow. It would make more sense there as it does in current gen. That's it. I probably was pretty close to killing it last time. But, you know. Did it even go into its second phase? I see it has activated, like, its glowy bits on the legs, but I didn't see much of it. Yeah, for 2 seconds. Excellent. I always like the second phase, how it looks. It's just a stunning monster, seriously. And you know, just bring this monster back, Capcom. Do it. Seriously, we need to stop having Silver Rathalos and Gold Rathian and bring some of these designs back. Like seriously, if I have to fight another Azure Rathalos, I'm going to flip my shit. I hate how every iteration of Monster Hunter needs to have Azure Rathalos, Pink Rathian, Silver Rathalos, and Gold Rathian. I don't think it needs to be all biologically accurate. And this one could actually work. If you make light element a thing in the world that happens, and you theme a section of the world around it, you know, like, I don't know, like an area around it. You know, in an area there's a really, really high light energy thing going on. You could just justify it, like, it's a Rathalos that just likes to be there. It's just a Rathalos that has hibernated in this huge concentrated light area with like crystals around where the light kind of breaks into it and stuff. And that's why it changed to this. You know, it can use the light stored in its body or something, you know. You could just explain it. They have explained worse stuff in the games. Get me the urgent. Go on. Why not? You can explain so much stuff away in Monster Hunter standards. Like, they have made Valstrax work in the games, and the biggest problem is there would be so much outcry by the Monster Hunter community, especially the people who started with World, that it's not a grounded design and stuff. That they probably won't do it. It's making me a little bit sad that we never get less grounded designs into the games. Let's do this. I have heard a ton of stuff about this monster. I have never fought it. I've never seen anything about it. I kept myself from it, so I'm going to sit back, observe, try to fight a little, and, you know, I'm going to judge for myself. I think that's the best way to, that's the best way to go about it, is judging for yourself. Always judge for yourself when you do stuff like this. I really don't want to talk about things that I can't know for myself. That's the main thing. Let me tell you a story. For the longest time, I have been of the mind that the Souls games are actually not for me. They are too hard. They are too challenging. I don't want to play them. Oh. Where the fuck are we? Okay. yeah, that was my mindset. And then a good friend of mine actually got me to play Dark Souls 1. I already had the game. I didn't play it yet. Here we go. Oh my god. That was a cool flip. Let me just take all of this in. It does look a lot like Alatrion. So yeah, to continue my story, I did play Dark Souls 1. And then I realized the Souls games have a wrong reputation about them. They have been wronged a lot. It's just, they aren't hard. They are learning based. It's not a difficult game, it's just a game that you need to learn how to play. Oh. And I played the entire series since, because, you know, I was just fed false information and I just believed it. Oh. That one took a good chunk of my health. So yeah, always judge for yourself. Never judge a book by its cover. What others tell you, you know. Always go into these games and play them instead of actually, you know. The only reason I'm into Monster Hunter now is because I was extremely lucky to get to try out Monster Hunter Try on the Wii back then. Because I didn't have a lot of Wii games and I basically just picked it up from a shelf. Out of random. There wasn't too many Wii games that interested me, and that's why I just randomly picked it up from a shelf and bought it. And that's... Oh. And that's basically how I came to love Monster Hunter. And, you know, it's just happy accidents like this. God. I don't know its moveset at all. This is something I need to learn. And I think that's a healthy way to approach most games. I think most people who say, oh, Monster Hunter or Dark Souls is too hard, too challenging, they don't know better. I don't blame them. They don't know better, but they should just play them. Instead of, you know, trusting what they think. I think a lot comes from ignorance, and I think the world is a better place if we... Oh. I'm kind of rambling. What? Oh, we just needed to repel it? Is that it? So yeah, a lot of misunderstandings come from ignorance. And I kind of hate that idea. Here we go. Probably the perfect streamer because I love to ramble about stuff. All of the fucking time. You never know what's around the next corner unless you play something. Here we go. I'm officially HR6. Yay, I did it. Two Abiorogu. I did it all on my own. No, seriously. Thanks for helping out. Those are all quests you can do in hardcore, huh? Repel? Wait, those are repel quests? Okay, let me check out this real quick. I'm still going to check it out. Yeah. There's a lot more monsters here that I don't know. Oh, I know Waljang. I think I've seen Waljang before. Garuba. Those are repel quests, which is interesting. And there's this one. Wait, are there supremacy quests here? Oh, that's why. That's why they are repel quests, because they're supremacy monsters. But they are key quests. Oh no. I'm already in for a bad time. Yeah. So, one thing I'd like to know before we end today's stream. What's the armor sets I should go for in general? Wait, don't I get something from the Guildmaster? Okay, I'm going to look at Rain Discord, and I'm going to try to get an armor. I'm going to try to look into armor sets we can make. And I'm going to try to get them for next stream. At least one of them, you know, set up. Next stream is going to probably take a while then. Probably a bit of grinding. Not going to be easy for me, but I'm going to look at mixed armor sets. I don't mind as much, but I don't have much time, seriously, right now. For today, I want to end the stream. I think we've been going for 3 hours. That's usually somewhere around the tolerant. But I'm going to decide on the fly. If I can make it... If I can make it for next time, if I can make these armor sets for next time, I'm going to make one, and then we're going to start playing HR6, really. And if I can't, I don't know, we might be grinding together, you know. Thanks for joining me today. It's been real great to have you around. If you want to see more and you want to join me next time, please just follow on Twitch and all of that good stuff. Follow me on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube and stuff. It's helping me out a huge amount. And you know, I'm going to see you next time. Thank you all. Goodbye.